Alright guys, welcome to this episode. As you can see, this is going to be quite different. In fact, we are about to pick up a financial distress call from an individual that I spoke by message this morning. The situation seems pretty severe and heavy, so I want to bring you into kind of this raw experience on when I'm picking call of that nature and really bring you into the story, so follow along.
Guys, I'm getting a call, so I need to be listening.
Call is being recorded.
Hey mate, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
Very good. It's good to hear from you.
It's great to hear from you as well, Mr. Romain Faure.
That's right. Yes, and you're Prometheus, right?
That is correct.
All right. So I know that I received your message not too long ago, where you find yourself in a pretty tough financial situation. Is that right?
That is correct.
Let's start right away with kind of just the basics. How old are you, mate?
I am 30.
30. Okay.
Just
what
turned.
do you do? Happy birthday. What do you do for a living? So you mentioned you're on Social Security?
Yes.
Okay. And if you had to rate your financial situation from 0 to 10, where do you find yourself right now?
I probably would find myself at like a 3 or 2.
Okay. So let's look at it step by step. What is your income right now on Social Security?
So I get anywhere between I get about $700 a month in SSI.
Do you have any other streams of income?
No.
No.
I'm trying to do some online things. I was thinking about doing like Audible, things like that.
Okay. So like reading for people on Audible?
Yeah, or transcribing, but I can't find any training for that.
Yeah, I mean a voice actor. That's a little bit. Yeah, that can be quite tricky. Yeah.
I'm really good at that though. I've always been good with acting. I've always been into modeling and things of that sort, as well as acting. I've always had a good voice. I've been a very good reader my whole life.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, 30 years old on Social Security. What are some of the things that are driving your 3 out of 10 when you think about your finances? What is going on?
I'm very reckless with my finances. Also, I'm not able to fund things to make more money. I don't have any investments, in order to get into a better financial situation. I don't have a financial advisor, basically, in my life. Someone who can help me manage my finances. Okay.
So tell me a little bit more about what do you have right now in terms of assets?
Say that one more time.
What type of assets do you have? How much money is in your checking account?
Right now?
Yes.
I don't have much money on me. I have maybe $100 right now.
$100? And how do you pay for all your expenses? Do you?
Well, with food, for instance, I can go to a food bank every day of the week at Seattle.
That's good. That's good.
Yep. I got food taken care of.
Nice.
My pet care is free because they have free vet care for low-income people in Seattle.
Okay, that's nice.
So that's a major thing. I get energy assistance, so I don't have to worry about that much. What I do have to worry about right now is getting on top of getting an ID, getting associated, and I'll probably start working on that tomorrow.
I see. But have you accumulated any type of debt as well?
Well, probably like at least $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
Okay.
I could call the court and find out total for you.
Okay.
I'm not really able to look up where my credit score would be with fines or debt or anything like that. I'm not able to look that up.
What has prevented you from doing that?
When I look it up, nothing shows up. But when I
You
try
don't have
to
a
apply for
social
credit,
security?
no, it has nothing to do with that. I'm talking about like any kind of like fines or debts I may have racked up throughout my life, because there may have been a few things because I've been scammed or made some poor decisions that I don't quite remember due to my mental health issues. But I don't know if any of those have racked up on my financial record, because whenever I look it up, it just says I just had some court fines and that's it. Nothing ever shows up. But when I apply for credit, like paying installments kind of programs, like on Amazon, they say that due to my past credit history, they don't want to have me sign up for that program.
What type of mental health do you have, if I may ask?
I have bipolar 2. I have severe PTSD, which requires me to have a service animal due to the amount of trauma. I've had some very recent trauma happen, and then some very, which makes it even worse because it's a fresh layer of PTSD that I have to deal with now. I don't know if it's appropriate to get into it.
I mean, it's up to your comfort level.
Well,
Maybe
I was by somebody last year, basically. They pressed charges on him.
So your succession is bringing back a little bit more to the financial aspect, Prometheus, okay? Because I'm here to try and understand your story a little bit and see how we can make things happen. So your mental health concerns have prevented you from getting into the workforce?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been unemployed or on Social Security for?
About 6 years. I have had a few jobs as an adult.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie.
Okay. And what happened that you were not able to keep those jobs?
Circumstances, life, mental health, substance abuse, that kind of stuff got in the way.
All right, let's look a little bit together then at what is your living situation right now. So you're earning $700. How do you split your expenses? How much is your rent?
I have Section 8. So I have
Section 8, okay.
$1,700 a month of living expense. And the cool thing is I'm able to live at any apartment where the landlord is willing to take the voucher.
Okay. So how much is your rent right now?
I live in a very nice apartment.
Oh, wow. Okay. How much is your apartment?
My apartment is $1,600 a month.
So you're on your own, I imagine. It's a one-bedroom?
Yeah. Before that, I was homeless for 2 years, so this is a blessing.
Oh, you mean homeless in the streets, or you were able to...
Yes, I was homeless for quite a while. So it's a big leg up from where I was at,
Okay, that's great to hear. With regards to your spending, do you have any type of... How do you spend your money?
Well, I mean, I spend it mainly on my pets. And like my cell phone bill, my electric bill, that kind of thing. Honestly, like sometimes like I'll black out and I'm not really like aware of what I'll do with my money sometimes and where it goes. It just gets spent so quickly.
When you're saying you're blacking out, is it from like alcohol consumption, I imagine?
No, it's more like with my PTSD, I'll just like kind of phase out of like reality as a coping mechanism.
What do you do when you're in that state of mind?
Well, sometimes I'll go out and use. Sometimes I'll go out and do some really reckless stuff. And like that's why I have the service animal, because she's supposed to snap me out of it, so I can realize, so I can take my medication, like sit down, realize what's going on. Her name's Shiloh. She's a Pomeranian. She's a wonderful dog. She's helped me out a lot these past few months.
Okay, that's good news.
What I want to look into is getting into an easy form of work that's more laid back, that I can do at home. Like you were telling me I could do a free class at Google or something.
That's right. That's right. So,
yeah.
So that's some of the services. You don't particularly need to stack up on like debt payments or even buy course. A lot of, I mean, you have, of course, YouTube as a main engine for your learning, but there are so many different programs that now offer online certifications where you don't really have to pay. Like, for example, Google does, and those are kind of great for software engineering, you know, those types of position, coding and so on.
Yes, I'm interested really in cybersecurity and machine learning.
Oh, okay. Well, that's in high demand. Okay, that's very nice.
Yeah. Is there any
what
work home positions in that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure those exist, especially in this space. The employers, they tend to be more flexible. But what prevents you, Prometheus, from looking online at those courses and kind of taking action on this? What do you do during your days?
Well, I don't have a laptop or a stable internet connection.
Not at the apartment that you live at?
I guess I could sign up for welfare internet.
That's right. And so right now, how do you get internet on your phone, for example?
Well, through my phone service.
Okay, so you have internet on your phone.
Yeah, but
okay.
The thing about a class, I would need to have a more stable connection and a laptop to get my classes done and assignments. Maybe if I got a tablet, that might be a different story. But with a lot of this programming stuff, they show you how to do stuff over a computer, right?
That's right, yes. But so do you have any financial help other than Social Security?
My mom occasionally can help me, but lately she hasn't been doing too well financially. And my grandma just passed away, who I was really close with and kind of depended on for everything. I was really close with her. And now my grandpa, he has money, but he's getting dementia. And, like, he's not very reliable with anything anymore, so it's getting really hard for me. My grandparents raised me growing up, so, you know, it's kind of hard, you know, to see my grandparents get into that state. But my mom, she's on parole right now, and, you know, she doesn't have that much money. They took her business from her and all that stuff.
I mean, so what are you filling your days with, Prometheus? And sorry for your loss of your grandparents, but how do you spend your days right now?
I don't know. I'm kind of most of the time just spend them in limbo, thinking of you know, what I can do to make some more money, and
right.
You know, it's
so
rough.
what prevents you from getting to the next step?
I mean, I have trouble figuring these things out for myself, honestly. Like, just having like a mentor or something would be really helpful.
Okay. I mean, you know, we could think about that, but you know, I would need for you to, like, really show me that you are motivated for achieving some of those components.
No, I really am.
And right now, every month, after you pay all your expenses, how much do you have left?
Oh, after I pay all my expenses, I'll have like $300, $200 if, like, I'm not wasteful or anything.
Okay. What has prevented you from putting a little bit of savings to buy a computer?
Planning.
Ay. Come on, Prometheus. That's the thing. That's the key. You have to put somehow of a target. I think this is one of your exit door, you know, for you. If you feel like you can work from home, at least you need to start trying to thrive toward getting, of course, you know, your IDs and so on, but a computer. I think that's going to be potentially a good way for you to have access to kind of that external world, maybe doing some type of freelancing. So when you get that $200 every month, what do you spend it on?
I will, like, just go out and party with it, and I won't be too smart with it. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have to find, Prometheus, a system to show you progress and momentum. What I mean by that is, I mean, I could be your accountability person. You know, I can check with you every 2 weeks, and every 2 weeks you send me your account by text, your account balance. And every 2 weeks...
That'd be awesome.
Every 2 weeks, I want you to show me that you're saving $150. So that's $300 per month. Okay?
Yeah.
I want you to also send me, after you do your research, the computer that you want to buy. Okay?
Okay.
So that you have a number and a target in mind.
Perfect. I think
Perfect.
I can do this. I really appreciate it. I haven't looked at it through this perspective before. Thank you.
Exactly. No. So you feel like you have someone that, you know, is making you accountable, and you have no choice but to send me that you're making progress on this. Once you see things starting to work for you, then you get more involved into wanting to continue that behavior. So if you see that you're able to save 150 every 2 weeks, and then you get your computer, and then you can put a little bit of money on the side, then it's going to allow you to start turning that wheel for you, instead of just staying constantly in this kind of fuzzy phase that you never can really see in your future. What do you think?
I think that's a really good idea. A good idea.
Okay. So I want you to, since you're fairly frugal, making $700 per month, you're leveraging a lot of the services that already exist, kind of government help and so on. I want you to really be accountable for the next couple of steps. And you have me. And if you're not sending me a text, I will send you the damn text to make sure that you know what you're putting yourself into, okay?
And thank you, my friend. I really appreciate all this.
All right, do we have a deal?
We have a deal, my friend. Yeah,
Right.
I feel a lot of hope now. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean that's good. Sometimes it's just little things. The behavior, for the most part, was already there. You just need the target. You just need the vision and someone to know that they are with you on that journey. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. See you, man. Bye.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
So as you can see, guys, kind of a pretty tricky position for friend primitives. Here was a very atypical approach, to be honest, as it felt like the individual was a little bit all over the place, and so was I at some times. I'm not gonna deny it, but you're seeing me in kind of a raw position, trying to understand what the individual wants to speak to me about, and also think about what are some of the immediate steps, because right now it would have been worthless to speak about like retirements and so on. The person doesn't even have an idea of a bank account. I want to put this as an immediate achievement for him that hopefully he can accomplish within 2 months, because I'm not gonna go for the super super new Mac laptop, but probably something that can get him into the door of that passion and future that he can have. So let's start first with quick wins, get momentum, get some action. I hope that you like this type of content. It was kind of a first, and I was like, you know what? Let me show actually what this is about. And we see you guys next time. À bientôt.